Hi guys, here we are in Barry, South Wales. It's a single tower cabin, little picnic bench inside, upgraded toddler seat and trapeze bar. So it's the monkey bars that go across with obviously the metal tubing inside it, trapeze bar coming down, toddler seat, cargo net goes up and over the balustrade, and then we've upgraded the handles or put handles on for the customer. Rock wall goes up and over again. It's a slightly higher platform because there's a floor inside as well, and there's also a picnic bench or a little seating area that's been put inside there as well. So that's a little actual inbuilt seat made out of decking, so you can put toys and stuff underneath it. Then slide, ladder, handles, telescope from the front. Fits the area quite nicely, as you can see. This is 1.5-ish meters by 1.5 square tower, and I think it's just over I think it's 155 or 158 high. So normally the tower is a little bit lower, but we did just set it a bit higher, just it makes the slide a little bit faster, but they can handle it, it's not a problem. And it just means that we can use all the normal bits and pieces. We can put the floor in as an extra. Sometimes we do have the normal 1.5 meter platform with an internal floor, but we built this one, braced it up, and it's got loads of bits and pieces underneath it as well, just to make it a bit stronger for this customer, ready for just longevity. And that is the tower. I'll just walk back. There you go. Now there's a few questions that keep coming asked and getting asked about the difference between the custom towers versus the flat packs. And I brought the wood to demonstrate. This leg, if it zooms into it, is a piece and one of the main supports from a TP tower. So I believe this support would be the sort of variance across here. So this one little bit of wood would come along, and that would be the width of, for example, a wall. If you look at how skinny this wood is, that's what you're paying for when you come to get a custom job. So this one little bit of wood would be here, be another one above it, for example, and then what you'd get is a fence panel like this that would screw in top and bottom, and that's how big, or actually smaller than that, but that's how big it would be for a child to crawl out of. So for example, to come down onto the slide, if I set that there, that's how much space you're losing when you go to a flat pack. So if you put that next to a child, for example, and try and figure out how long their back is and how easy it is to climb down onto a slide, you're going to be seeing that it's literally two heads or such half a body. So they're going to have to double themselves over to get down onto the slide. That is what you are paying for. This panel that I'm holding is a fence panel off a TP again, I think it is. And these are from different play sets. This is the same as a floor from a Dunster house, and this is an actual, again, one of the fence panels if it's not being used for a bit of what's it called, tunnel and groove, or shiplap. So Dunster house fences tend to use shiplap, they're attached. If they don't, then this used to be an old piece of flooring, and if I put that on there like that, that's the difference yet again for a Dunster house floor versus one of mine. So if we set that up like that, you're getting twice the wood, 3 times the width, which makes it stronger. So if this is spanning the width of a tower, which this will be like the size of a Dunster House balcony for the width of it. So not from the front that looks like a rectangle, this is the actual width of a tower. If I put that in there, you'll see where it's going. So when we're looking at doing a custom build and people are saying it's a wooden playset, it's not anywhere near. Our playsets also use metal. Many of our competitors will be using wooden dowels that are drilled into here, and then wood is pushed in, which means when the water rains on the top, it drains down, it goes inside the wood, wood sits inside the wood, which insulates it, and you happen to have rotten wood. Kids are then monkey barring across, and only at the time when there's pressure put on top of the monkey bar or pulled down with the child's weight is when that monkey bar snaps. You'll never know that the wood is rotten inside here until your bar snaps, and that's why we use metal bars. Metal costs a lot more than wood. All of our wood is tannalized and treated with pressure treatment and chemicals, not an oil stain like many of the manufacturers. I hope that explains the difference between, look at those, even the longest bit of wood, which isn't even a floorboard, is nowhere near the size of one of our deck boards. If you want something really, really built well, come to us, get a custom job. We will turn up, we will install it, we'll bring it in our van, and you'll be left without having to do anything. I'm now in Barry at the moment because one of the jobs bought a playset and it was missing a swing beam. So a flat pack has been built and a recall is on. Sadly, that customer's tried to save money, bought another cheapish flat pack. It's gone into a hill, so she's now had to pay for an install and for the work to cut it into the hill and do the groundworks, concreting, and it's missing parts, and therefore there's a recall on it, I'm afraid. Whereas with our custom jobs, we never do recalls because it doesn't need it. We just turn up with everything that we need and we do it all in one. If there's anything that needs to be altered and changed as a general, we can do it whilst on site and get it all fitted and get it all sorted for you. So have a look, climbingframeinstaller.co.uk. Thank you very much.